It wasn't so easy for me because my mom, who could have defended me, fight for me, protect me, like she was never there for me. So who else am I going to rely on? So I kept it to myself. So like you can see me very happy, but deep inside me, I'm always thinking of way to come out from the house. My name is Miracle. So at the age of 7, I was sexually abused by my dad. Yeah, at that tender age. So I told my mom about it, and her reply was like, you are just a child and you don't know what you're saying. So at the age of 8, my mom saw when my dad was sexually abusing me, and she took her phone, wanted to call my dad's people, and my dad started begging her, and she forgave him, saying that she was trying to protect her marriage. So I was not like, oh, so you prefer your marriage over me? And again, now you don't come out from the house because I'm always indoors. I don't have friends. He does not allow my friends to visit me. Like, I'm always inside the house. So it was really hard for me to like speak up. I went through beating from my dad, and here are some scars I got from it. It affected my education. At first I wasn't doing well, and he's always beating me like I'm not concentrating in school, like I'm wasting his money and all this kind of stuff. So even my interaction with people, I don't even talk to people. Like for me, I will see that whenever I'm crossing the road, it's cars that wait for me to cross, not me waiting for cars. I was so depressed, like the world has ended. Like I'm just waiting for me to go, so that I will know that yes, it's time for me to go. So this happened for a good 9 years, and at the age of 15, I don't know that somebody has been noticing me for the past many months, and then she called me and asked me some few questions. So I could not keep it to myself anymore, and I just told her everything that happened. So when I told the person concerning my story, she like spoke to another person concerning it, and then from there I got to find out about Dorothy Njemanze Foundation, DNF. So she came to like talk to me about it, and then I explained to her everything that has happened, and she promised that she's going to help me out. One fateful day I was in the house. It was on Wednesday last year's June 8th. She came, and she came in form of my teachers in school. She came with some armed forces, and so my mom was like, oh, your teachers are here to see you. So when I saw her, I was very happy, but I could not show it. I just have to keep it myself, like, oh, I don't know what is happening. So, and she just whispered to me, and she was like, I have fulfilled my promise. So that day I was taken down to NAPTIP, and then when I got to NAPTIP, I just introduced myself, and then I came to Dorothy Njemanze Foundation that night. I came I was empty, I was just in my gown and my slippers. Our church members, I will say the pastors, came to DNF, and they were tagging me very like a wicked person, that I don't forgive my dad, that I know he's the head of the family, so this kind of stuff. And then my mom came in a very different way. She was acting all nice. She was acting like she was there for me, and she wasn't. Just of recent, she called, and she was acting nice before, like she really wanted me back. So I think for me, she just showed her true color when she called, and she was like, oh, when am I done? When am I coming back to the house? So I was not like, what gave her the impression that I'm going to come back to the house? So it was not like, oh, so now you have the mind to start talking to me like this, that she does not care what is happening, that all she knows is that I must come back to the house. And I was like, I'm not coming back to the house. So I asked her this question. I was like, when you saw your husband doing all those things to me, what do you do? She didn't answer the question. She asked me a question back, and she was like, when I and her husband was planning it, and did we hear anything about the plan? And I was like, oh, at that tender age, you expect me to be planning with an adult? Me that don't know anything at that point, that I needed protection. And she was like, she does not care anything, that all she wants is for me to come back. I feel relief. It's just like a pin being removed from my skin. And though when my case was with NAPTIP, they started giving me this like, pray for your mother. I was told to come to NAPTIP one fateful day, and then although he was in detention for some time, and then they freed him without me knowing, because I don't even know anything. So when I came to NAPTIP, I saw him with Holy Bible and Sunday school, sitting out with my mom, and I was like, what is happening here? And he was like trying to communicate with me, but I did not give him this listening ears. All I saw him was doing was like he was begging me, saying that he has changed and it was the work of the devil, and that it was when he traveled back to his family in the village and he came back, he started seeing me as his wife. And all this kind of stuff. So at some point, they transferred the case to Niger Police Commission. So, and I was told to sit in the same car with my father, which was like reopening the wound that was trying to close. So when we got there, the first question the man asked us, you're enjoying it all this while, that is why you did not speak up on time. My case has been with Niger Police Commission since the past 2 years now, and I've not gotten anything from them.